Hello and welcome to this edition of the Varsity Sports Show, Saguaro Basketball. I'm your play-by-play announcer, James Copeland, alongside my color announcer, Diego Iniguez. And now we're going to our sideline reporter, Kristen House, who got a chance to catch up with the coaches before the game. Pre-game interviews.
Hi, I'm Kristen House from Arizona State University reporting with Varsity Sports Show. I'm here with Coach Ramirez, the Saguaro boys basketball head coach. Coach Ramirez, coming off a loss from last week, what are some changes that you think your team needs to be making tonight?
Well, first off, go Devils. But no, last week was good. We went to California. We went 3-1, lost in the championship game to a really good team. So that was a great learning experience for us, just to clean up some things and take it into the new year with some good momentum.
Your key contributor this year is a freshman, Nos Haley. What's it like being able to see a freshman perform at such a high level already?
It's great. Like I've been telling everyone who's been asking, he's a freshman, but he comes with us with a ton of experience playing high-level club basketball. So, he steps in just as experienced as some upperclassmen do. So it's been great to see him help us, and he's been great for us.
You guys have 11 wins so far this season. What are some things that you have seen your team do in those 11 wins that you hope that they bring tonight as well?
Yeah, defensive intensity. We play fast. So when we're doing both of those things at a high level, it's really hard to compete with us for 4 quarters.
Thank you, Coach. Have a good night. Good luck. Hi, I'm Kristen House from Arizona State University reporting with Varsity Sports. I'm here with Coach Lynch, the Mesquite High School boys basketball varsity team head coach. Coach, what are some ways that you guys prepare differently tonight to prepare to play Saguaro?
Well, the main thing we needed to do is we need to be able to play against their 5-out and really work against dribble penetration. They like to spread the court and really try to beat you on the drive going downhill. And I think us being able to contain that will be important.
Your leading scorer coming into tonight is Kobe Bradley. What are some things you've seen from him during practice that you've seen translate into games?
First up, he's just a leader. He's an incredibly hard worker, and he's a natural leader. Some of the characteristics that he has in terms of hard work and being a team player rub off on our other guys and help them to be better.
Have you guys faced any adversity so far this season? If so, what have you guys done to overcome that?
Yeah, one of the things we've struggled with is our size or lack of size at times. We've been out-rebounded in some games. We've had some games where we haven't finished strong in the end. So one of the things we do is we watch a lot of film. We try to break things down and find little things that we can get better at and just keep focusing on little things to make the bigger things grow.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back to this edition of the Varsity
Hi, I'm Chris.
broadcast with the Saguaro Sabercats and the Mesquite Wildcats. Coming into this game, Saguaro is at 11-4, and Mesquite is at 6-8. With our leading scorer for the Sabercats, Nas Haley, and the head coach Lucas Ramirez came into this game, and Hardy surpassed their win total from last season. They were winners of 4 of their last 5. Sophomore Aiden Winokur is tied for team high 53% from the field. Trey Kay, the team leader, with 41% from 3-point. Justice Hines is the second leading scorer with 10.1 points per game. And Trey Kay is the team leader. Coming to Mesquite, coach Sean Lynch. They only lost 8 games last season, losers of 4 of their last 5. Leading scorers are guard Kobe Bradley and guard Marcus Moore. Points per game respect, both seniors and team captains. 2 of their top scorers from last year graduated, Christian Jalen Knack. Deshaun Middlebrook made it to the second round of the 2024 Boys Basketball State Championships. Diego, do you have anything to add?
Yes, the big disparity in
Make every day game day and never miss a moment from your favorite team with the AZ Preps 365 Live High School Sports app. The official app for all Arizona high school sports teams gives fans instant access to up-to-the-minute scores, news, highlights, and much more. Customize the app to fit your needs, whether you're a student, coach, parent, or player. Download it now for free. Available in both the Google Play Store and Apple App Store.
Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, road makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get the 2023 Nissan Rogue with best-in-class fuel economy among gas engines.
My name is Bella Casey, and I am very excited to be one of the new interns for the 2024 fall season. As a person who has grown up playing and watching sports, I know the hard work and determination it takes to be an athlete. So whether it's on the field, court, or track, I love competition, and I'm very thrilled to be able to give you an inside look during this season. Make sure to stay tuned and stay connected to the Varsity Sports Show for all the latest sports news.
Welcome back to this broadcast of the Varsity Sports Show. Reminder, I am James Copeland, your play-by-play announcer, alongside Diego Iniguez, our color commentator. We talked a little bit before the game about some of Saguaro and Mesquite's strengths and weaknesses. Diego, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, specifically with the strengths for Saguaro, their biggest strength in this game against Mesquite will be their rebounding. Mesquite is only averaging around 25 rebounds a game, while Saguaro is averaging about 35. And their points per game, obviously, is a big thing to consider. But Mesquite has always given Saguaro trouble in the past few years, so this was a big game for both teams.
And as we take a look at the starting lineups, for the Saguaro SaberCats, we have number 3, Justice Hines, playing the point. Number 11, Nas Haley at shooting guard. Another guard, Nashoba Red House, Bentley Elrod at the forward, and Joe Miller at the center. For the Mesquite Wildcats, we have number 1, Crew Jord at point. Number 2, Kobe Bradley at shooting guard. Number 3, Marcus Ward at the forward. Number 24, Donovan Richard at the wing. And number 32, Braden Miller as the big man.
That's our coach, head coach Lucas Ramirez, assistant by Jimmy Correa, Andrew Mesquite, and Royce Coolidge.
And we are about ready to get to tip off as both Millers line up for the tip. And Mesquite wins the opening tip. Pass back out to Jord. He takes it up. Pass out to Ward. And pass up to Richard. Pass out to Jord. He takes the 3. Rebound. Rebound by Haley. Haley takes it up the court. Back out to Hines. Back to Haley. Haley at the top of the key. Passes back out to Red House. The 3. And it's good. Inbound to Jord. Jord.
That was their second leading team's, their leading scorer, their second in Justice Hines. He's averaging 10 a game.
Up to Haley. Back out to Red House. He takes the 3. Misses. And out of bounds.
Out of bounds, SaberCat ball.
SaberCat ball.
And that's the rebounding disparity I was talking about before the game.
On the inbound, Haley will take the inbound at the top. Back out to Red House. And the key, Haley. Good.
This time, no good for Justice Hines.
Ward takes it up. Pass out to Jord in the corner. He's out to Miller. Takes it back up to Bradley. Back out to Richard. And it's out of bounds. It will be going the other way for Mesquite.
Saber net ball.
Hines takes the ball up the court. Pass out to Miller. Miller from the key. He drives. Back out to Hines. Back to Haley. The layup. And it's stolen. Stolen by Ward. Up to Miller.
Oh, what a block.
Back up to Hines. He drives. And it's rebounded by Miller. Pass up to Bradley. They look to slow it down.
So we're really focusing on that three-point game to start.
And it's going to be a foul on the SaberCats. It will stay with the Wildcats.
Foul number 15. That's his first foul. Please first.
The inbound to Miller. He looks to pass. Back out to Bradley. Back to Jord. Up in the middle to Bradley. And he's fouled. He will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Fouls on number 24, Joe Miller. That's his first foul. Team second.
First free throw for Miller misses off the front of the rim. Second free throw for Miller is off. Misses both. Out of bounds. Sticks with Mesquite.
Mesquite caught a break there. They failed to secure that rebound, but thankfully it just went out of bounds on Saguaro.
Ward will go for the inbound. Passes out to Richard at the top of the key. Pass to Bradley. Inside to Miller again. Miller driving. And it's in. Hines takes it up. He passes out to Miller, who passes back to Haley, and Haley is fouled. It will stick with Saguaro. And he will.
And that will be a foul on the floor. It's the first personal foul.
Elrod will look to inbound. He'll inbound to Miller, who takes the three, and it's good.
Joe Miller.
Jord taking it up the court after the inbound, and 3 from Joe Miller. Bradley up to Richard. Richard into Miller in the paint. He drives, and it's stolen by Miller. It will be a timeout for the SaberCats. 30 seconds. So we saw a lot of back and forth stealing there, Diego. What do you have to say about that?
Well, let's see. So with Mesquite, the important thing about that is they are obviously giving themselves opportunities, and they're a high-scoring team, but on most of their opportunities, they haven't converted. They've been mainly settling for the three-pointer. I would like to see them get a little bit more opportunities in the paint.
A lot of threes have been shot, but it looks like Mesquite is trying to get more of Miller in the center, get him more involved in the paint, get him to be a little bit more physical on those 2 big centers they have down there.
Yeah, and Mesquite's been able to pick up a couple of fouls against Miller.
We will resume play with Saguaro getting the ball and inbounding it to Hines. 6-2 ball game. Saguaro has the lead with 4:53 left in the first quarter. Hines has Jord on him. Passes out to Bonner. Bonner to Miller. Miller drives inside. Out to Elrod. 3.
Well, they're starting.
The guard, Jord.
Well, Saguaro's starting to convert on their past two threes, and they're doing well. Maybe I was wrong. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Jord is covered in the corner. He'll pass out to Richard. Miller in the center, and it's stolen by Hines. The fast break attempt in the paint, and blocked! Jord has the rebound. Back up the court. He's back out to Ward and off the rim. And it's rebounded by Ward. He'll take another shot inside. Rebounded by Haley. Haley to Hines. Hines out to Elrod. Elrod inside. And it'll be an and one. The bucket and the foul. Elrod will go to the line for an and one.
Wow, what a sequence. First Hines, the Saguaro leading stealer, he gets the steal, but then he gets blocked on the other end. But Saguaro's able to come back, and they're up 10-2 with an N1 opportunity.
And both teams will need to take a minute to discuss that last fast break opportunities we had there. Lots of steals, lots of mistakes. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that last block that caused the fast break up the corner. Jord, it was good inside for Miller. And Hines had it going up the court. And what a block by Donovan Richard. It was good hustle to get on him. We will come out of the timeout with Elrod looking to take an and one attempt and make it a 3-point play for Saguaro. Currently a 10-2 game. Mesquite has not been very successful getting stuff going offensively. Elrod will miss the free throw. And it will be rebounded by Bradley. Bradley will take it up. He'll pass it to Miller at the top. Miller will get it out to Deloney. Deloney gets it to Jord. Jord, Miller, back to Jord. Back to Bradley for the three, and it's good. Mesquite is finally able to convert.
And that was Kobe Bradley, one of the team captains for this Mesquite squad. He's the team leader in scoring, averaging 14.5, so he's going to be a big part of Mesquite's game plan for tonight.
We'll start with Lohman, who goes inside. And he'll pass it to Sims, and it'll be rebounded by Deloney.
Had a pretty good angle, but just not able to finish.
Miller has it at the top. Bradley with a fade off the side of the rim. Rebounded. Back out to Deloney. Off the side of the rim, and it's rebounded by Saguaro. Saguaro, Haley has it. Mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Ward. Ward, Deloney, top of the key. Bradley looking. Deloney. Bradley at the top of the key. Ward takes the three, and it's no good. And it will be recovered by the Saguaro. What an effort there. Elrod taking it up. Behind the line. And Elrod inside. He is not able to recover it. It will go the other way for Mesquite.
Mesquite with a good start out of this timeout.
Miller will inbound to Deloney. Deloney's going up the floor. Miller at the top. Deloney looking, faking. Inside and off the inside of the rim. And it's going to be out of bounds. It will stick with Mesquite.
Mesquite ball. End of the game, number 4.
Ward looking on the inbound. Looking for Miller. He's got him. Back to Bradley. Out to Deloney. Bradley at the top. And it's rebounded. Whitaker will take it up the court. Out to Harrington, and he drains it. Deloney on the moving up the court quickly. Inside. Out to Bradley. Back up to Miller. Miller's going to drive. He loses it. Bradley picks it up. Looking. And he takes the mid-range. It'll be no good. It will be rebounded by Harrington. Harrington will take it up the court. Given to Sims. Inside. Harrington. Looks out to Bonner. Back to Harrington. Not finding too much open. Back to Harrington. Out to Whitaker. And it's going to be rebounded by Sims. And Harrington, what an effort inside.
Rebounds, rebounds, rebounds. Mesquite's got to get him if they want to have any chance of staying in this game.
It's blocked in the corner, and he drains it. Rogers drains it from the corner to make it a 15-8 game. Harrington, back to Sims. Back up to Bonner. Back to Bonner. Bonner looking. Mesquite's defense is tightened up. Back to Harrington. Bonner at the top. Back to Harrington for three. And it's off the side of the rim. And it is going to be Mesquite ball. 5.5 seconds. Diego, what are we thinking?
Well, it didn't start out too well for Mesquite, but I mean, obviously it started out 10-2 to Saguaro, but I feel like Mesquite's doing a pretty good job getting themselves composed. If they can stay with that, then they may have a chance against the Saguaro squad.
Deloney, 3 seconds. They'll get it out to Bradley at the buzzer, and it's no good. So at the end of one quarter, it is your Saguaro SaberCats 15, the Mesquite Wildcats 8. And what a first quarter it was. We'll take a break. Thanks for watching on the Varsity Sports Show.
Clear? Are we clear? Okay, good. Good job. Okay.
You see us every day with our ads about car wrecks. But Lerner & Rowe is much more than just a law firm. We believe in being part of the fabric of the communities where we practice around the country. We are not just a business. We are your neighbors, here to serve and share our love of our community. Lerner & Rowe Gives Back provides food and support for families and community organizations throughout the year. Our hope is that we can encourage other businesses to do the same, so we can build a stronger community together. Lerner & Rowe, more than just a law firm.
It started in the city.
It started on a sandlot.
It started on a Sunday.
The focus.
The drive.
The dream.
You knew how it felt.
You knew we needed the tools necessary.
You knew we needed funds to travel to tournaments.
You provided me with the best equipment.
You gave me opportunity.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Welcome back to the Saguaro versus Mesquite on the Varsity Sports Show. Well, what a first quarter it was. It started out slow for Mesquite. Saguaro was able to have most of the momentum the whole quarter. What do we think about that first quarter, Diego?
Well, obviously, Saguaro started out very strong. I feel like they're trying to make a statement in this game. They've lost in the past few years to this Mesquite squad, so they're really trying to come out and get a victory, even though they've been the superior team all year to this Mesquite squad.
As it is rebounded and made. That'll be Whitaker on the inside fighting against Joe Miller. Deloney will have it at the top of the key. It'll be given to Rogers. Back to Richard. Richard to Rogers from 40 feet out, and he drains it from three. Bonner will take it up. Be given out to Harrington. Back to Bonner. Bonner at the top, and there's little room inside to get anything going. Back to Harrington. Bonner at the key again. Sims back to Whitaker, and off the backboard. Bonner back to Sims, the mid-range, and he's got it. Well, driving up the court. Bradley drives from the left, and he's got it in.
Hot start to this quarter.
Bonner takes it up, back to Harrington. Inside to Sims. Back to Whitaker. He's all alone. He passes, give it to Harrington. Whitaker alone again, gets some defense. Back to Bonner. Harrington gives it to Sims, the three. And he gets the bunny to go.
I think that hit the rim 3 times before it finally settled in, but man.
Rogers from the corner. Inside, Bradley drives, and he can't get the 2 to go. It'll be rebounded by Whitaker.
It's those easy opportunities that Mesquite's got to take advantage of, and they're not. And heading back to the first quarter, so far they haven't taken advantage of some of them.
Bonner will be at the top. Sims in the quarter to Whitaker. Sims at the top. Whitaker, the 3 from the line, and it's off. Sims gets the rebound. He's got 3 people inside, and he's not able to get it go. Miller will get the rebound. Deloney drives, and it's going to be no good. Off the rebound, Harrington drives. He's got the big man Miller on him, and he's not able to get it go. Back Rogers. Rogers gets the rebound. And Richard off on the 3, rebounded by Deloney, and he gets the 2 to go. That was a pretty shot.
That was Taj Deloney for Mesquite. Getting one of those opportunities that I was talking about back for Mesquite. It's down to 7.
Back to Whitaker in the 3, and it's going to be rebounded by Sims. There's 2 in the paint, and just too many Mesquite defenders in the paint. They'll come up with it. Bradley will take it up. He drives inside, be off the rim. And Whitaker's got himself all alone, and he makes the paint and the layup in the paint.
It almost gets a hit on the ball. We have a timeout.
Second timeout, Mesquite.
Lots of momentum going on in both directions. Diego, what did you think? Both offenses seem to got it going.
Well, yeah, it's been a much quicker start to this quarter, especially on Saguaro's part. They've been managing to keep knocking down threes, and they've been getting paint. And that was really one of their only opportunities in the paint just now on that layup. I feel like Bradley is on Mesquite is trying to carry the load, but as of right now, he's not converting on his opportunities as much as this team, as Mesquite needs him to.
As we just saw that beautiful layup from Aiden Whitaker to go, and that was a big fast break bucket to extend the lead to 9, almost a double-digit lead for Saguaro now, as both teams will retake the floor, and Mesquite will try to answer back. It will be Richard to give the inbound to Jord. They'll get it in. Jord, and he's... It looks like that will be a foul on Justice Hines. Looks like he got a little too grabby there.
Yeah, the leading stealer on this team, Justice Hines. He almost got the steal, but unfortunately he was called for the personal on that.
Jord has Hines back on him. Rogers. Pressured, back to Ward. Ward, nice spin move. Back to Richard. To Rogers at the top. Really standout defense from Saguaro this possession. Jord dribbles, tries to take it inside. There's just nothing there. Richard back to Ward. Ward drives. And they can't get it to go. What a possession on defense for Saguaro.
Yeah, Miller down in the center was trying to get it. He was calling for it. Unfortunately, there was just nothing there for him, and Mesquite didn't want to risk it. Great defensive possession by Saguaro.
It'll be a travel on Nas Haley, giving Mesquite the ball back with 3:34 to go in the second quarter until halftime. Jord has Hines on him again. And it looks
like a double dribble. Oh, wait.
Ball will go back Saguaro's way. Hines. Brooks. So back to Hines, back to Haley. Inside to Whitaker. And there's a lot of defenders going on in there.
And the arrow is in favor of Mesquite.
A little bit sloppy to start it back out outside of the timeout as we go back Mesquite's the way. Jord. Hines is all over him. Back to Rogers in the corner. And it's going to be off the side of the rim. And it's going to be rebounded by Whitaker. Whitaker gives it to Haley. Drives inside. And he'll get the layup to go.
And Haley had been a little quiet. This team's leading scorer, the freshman, getting that layup and Saguaro's first points out of this break.
Richard's got it at the top. He gives it to Ward. Ward got nowhere to go. He's got Miller calling for it. Miller will recover it.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
And Mesquite will keep possession after the foul.
Foul number 24, Choco. It's the second foul.
Elrod will check back in for Saguaro. Bradley will come back in for Mesquite. 2:28 to go, 11-point lead for Saguaro. Inbound to Miller. Miller gives it back to Ward. Ward drives inside, and wow, what a pretty layup. Inbounded to Hines.
And that was Marcus Ward, the second leading scorer on this Mesquite squad, and another one of the team captains.
And it's a wild pass. Elrod's not able to recover it. It will go back Mesquite's way. Richard will get the inbound. He's got Jord. Jord inside to Ward, and he gets the nice layup to go in.
I'm not sure that was going to get blocked.
Hines on the inbound. Taking his time. Back to Sims. Up to Aiden Whitaker. Elrod able to handle it. Hines looking to maybe cut inside, and oh, he can't get it over Jord. Back to Elrod. He's wide open at the top, and he can't get it to go. Whitaker recovers, and it will get out to Miller, but Whitaker gets it back.
We got playground ball going on.
Jord. What a scene of events that was, Diego.
Oh, yeah, you could see Saguaro's head coach was upset that they weren't able to get the ball out of that. He just slammed the ball on the sideline, but
seemed like no one could get a handle on that basketball. But it ends up in Mesquite's hands, and Ward on the inbound. To the point guard, Jord. He gives it to Bradley. Ward inside, and over two defenders, he gets the layup to go. And just like that, Mesquite has cut this lead down to 5.
That's the closest they've been most of this half.
Haley will take it, the top scorer. Back to Whitaker, back to Sims. Haley cuts, nice drive inside, and he'll get that layup to go. Jordan will take it. Got under a minute to go. Miller. Ward. Nice cross-up move. Spinning. Jord in the corner. Can't get it to go off the side of the rim, but Bradley will recover it and take the mid-range. Jord recovers it. Mike Ward drives in, and he gets the layup to go in over the defender. Mesquite's offense has been really ramping it up in these last minutes. Haley's got it with the last 10 seconds to go in the half. Whitaker, Elrod. It's going to be Sims will drive it.
He didn't get it off, though.
And he did not get it to go.
It's the end of the first half. The first half. Score, 28-23.
Stand next to him. Okay.
And then, camera down here.
Coach Ramirez, you have a 5-point lead going into the half. What did you like about your team in this half?
We started off with good energy. Our defense was solid the first part of the half, but we let up a little bit. We have to finish possessions. We gave them 3 chances on that last possession where they scored a bucket there. So, I mean, it's details, finishing plays, but second half's going to come down to just getting stops and being able to convert and not being in a rush offensively, taking care of the ball.
And who were you most impressed by in in this half?
Everyone played pretty decent. You know, I mean, it was a good start for us overall. Like, we're gonna be all right. You know, but we just need to put together a good half here and win the game.
And how have you liked? Because this is obvious, Mesquite's been a team that you guys have struggled with in the past few years. How important is this game? For you?
All the games are important. Last year doesn't matter. The year before doesn't matter. What I do tomorrow doesn't matter. It's just the moment right now that we're in. So we have to take advantage of the moment, and we have a whole other half to take care of that.
Thank you, Coach.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, and this was Diego Iniguez talking with head coach Ramirez. And we are at halftime right now. At the half, it is Saguaro 28, Mesquite 23.
What's up? I'm Matthew Ross, and I'm super excited to announce that I'm going to be one of the newest interns here at Varsity Sports. I'm currently studying at Arizona State University at the Walter Cronkite School of Mass Communications and Journalism. I'm a broadcast major, and I hope to sideline report one day for either the NFL or the NBA. My favorite sports include golf, volleyball, soccer, tennis, and football and basketball. But yeah, I'm excited to see you guys on the field.
This is Jesse Davis from the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication at Arizona State University, reporting for the Varsity Sports Show. The Queen Creek Bulldogs have a huge quarterfinal matchup tonight against the Pinnacle Pioneers, as both teams will look to secure the win and advance to the semifinals in the hunt for the 6A state championship. The Bulldogs enter into tonight's game feeling confident as they eliminated Sandra Day O'Connor in last week's first round of the playoffs by a score of 42-28. Queen Creek is led by head coach Travis Sherman, who led the Bulldogs to an impressive 8-2 record in the regular season. The Bulldogs have had no trouble scoring points as they've scored 22 or more in every game besides the 2 they've lost. Defensively, they allowed less than 10 points in 4 different games. This speaks to the kind of job Sherman and his staff have done, getting his team prepared for the playoffs and a run at the 6A state championship. Queen Creek's offense runs behind junior quarterback Tate Reynolds, who has 1,844 yards and 18 touchdowns through the air and is averaging 167 yards per game. Reynolds also leads the team in rushing yards with 1,237 and 17 touchdowns. There is no doubt that he has been the key for their offense throughout the entire season. Defensively, senior Nick Harper leads the team with 12 sacks, and senior Darian Katner with 3 interceptions. So look for those two to make an impact, causing havoc and forcing the Pioneers to turn the ball over. The Bulldogs have had some big-time wins during this season, including over the Castile Colts 39-38, the Red Mountain Lions 28-23, and the Highland Hawks 23-20. Queen Creek has the confidence that if they get into a tightly contested battle, they can come out on top. From the Varsity Sports Show, I'm Jesse Davis.
Hi, this is Jameer Johnson reporting with Arizona State University and the Varsity Sports Show, and broadcasting from Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, we'll be talking about the 6th game of the season for the women's basketball team for the University of Houston. This will be the Houston Cougars' 3rd home game in a row, and the Cougars will be playing the North Texas Mean Green. The Cougars' last win was against the Houston Christian Huskies. The Cougars were able to come out with a win of 54-52. With 2 seconds left in the game, redshirt senior guard Leilani Ogman made 2 free throws to put the game away. Also, Elia Love finished with 14 points. Again, senior redshirt guard Leilani Ogman had 10 points. Layla Blair with 8 points, and Peyton McFarland with 8 points. The University of Houston's game against North Texas will be Sunday, November 24th at 2 p.m. and will be broadcast with ESPN+. November 24th is also Pediatric Cancer Awareness Day. This has been Jameer Johnson broadcasting from Indianapolis, Indiana with the Varsity Sports Show. Be sure to stay tuned to hear my co-worker interns' radio segments who will be giving you updates on more Houston and Texas sports and community news and content.
There's no denying that within the last 2 years, Liberty High School has made its mark on the Arizona high school football scene. After winning the 2023 Open Division State Championship and remaining undefeated to Arizona teams, they've proven their dominance. What many don't see is the work this program has put in years before their players even touch Liberty's field. The Junior Lions youth program begins as early as age 9 and aims to develop future players before their time at Liberty. Head coach of the 10U team, Jason Stam, had 2 sons go through Liberty's program and continue their football careers at the collegiate level. He now coaches his youngest son, Ren, and explains what this program is all about.
What you see is it's really just giving the parents and the players a feel of what life at Liberty is going to be like. We try to run the same terminology as them, teach the same offense and defenses, and outside of that, it's really a family atmosphere, and if you've ever been to one of our games, you can see that.
Stam helped kick off this program with a 14U team back in 2016, and it is now expanded to multiple teams ranging from ages 9 to 14. This allows these kids the opportunity to train 4 years prior before spending the next 4 at Liberty. While they aim to teach the basics of football at the younger age, a big part of this youth training is instilling the program's core values, something that Liberty head coach Colin Thomas attributes his team's success to.
We don't win games without talent. That's the truth, right? And we have a lot of talented football players. But when you play other teams that have talent too, like what's going to be the separator? And I think us believing in who we are and how we go about our business is really important, and the kids really buying into that.
For 2 former Junior Lions players, Navi Brazone and Caden Hackle, their journey didn't end at Liberty. After winning the 2023 Open Division State Championship here at Mountain America Stadium, they now have returned, but this time to play under ASU head coach Kenny Dillingham. Their friendship is one of many created by the Junior Lions program.
Yeah, every year at camp we do our senior testimony, and a lot of the kids when they get up and speak or say, hey, I've been playing with so-and-so since Junior Lions, right? And I think maybe that's different here than maybe some other schools, right? So that camaraderie that you have. And when you talk about being a family, it holds true a little bit more when the kids have been playing together since 10 years old.
Between their championship wins, the output of D1 players, and continuous playoff appearances for the Lions, it seems their buy-in to early player development has paid off. As Stam prepares to send his last son through the program, he explains what he hopes these kids will not only take from just this season, but from the program overall.
Well, I hope we win some games. It get us the relationships. We like coaching the kids because we like to see them, how they grow. Some of the kids we started out coaching are 22 now, and they still call us coach, which is pretty cool. And parents are lifelong friends, and the kids will have great memories, and hopefully, we got some rings at home from back in the day. Hopefully these guys win some too.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, let's go!
Reporting, Layla Reederman.
Hello and welcome back to Saguaro High School. I'm Brady Hansen alongside Duran Orr. We have a 28-23 game in favor of the SaberCats over the Wildcats as we head into the second half of play. It's been a good one here so far, Duran.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Saguaro's been playing pretty good offense. Getting some great opportunities to shoot threes, but Mesquite's holding them down.
So an out of bounds here, and it looks like it'll be the SaberCats ball. This is Red House passing it in. Out to Miller. Miller driving in. Miller in the paint. Puts one up. And it's another 2 on the board for the SaberCats. Moving the other way now, Jord. Jord looking for options. Looking for a man in the corner. Able to pass. In. Tipped there by Miller. SaberCats the other way now. Here's an opportunity. 2 on 3. Shot put up and scored by Justice Hines. Moving the other way now, Jord. Jord at the top of the key looking for options. Going to pass that one off to Miller. Miller to the corner. It's to Ward. Ward drives in, steps back, shot. Bounces once, won't go. Rebound back out to Ward. Ward from on the arc. 3-pointer.
Looks like Mesquite's pushing the pace.
So Mesquite trying to move quick, make up that ground that they lost early in the first half. The shot here from Miller. Bang! 3 points for the SaberCats. Mesquite moving quick the other way. This is Ward. Ward moving around, looking for options. Drives in the paint, puts one up. Won't go. Rebound by Miller. Miller sends it off to Hines. Hines the other way. Pass there to Haley. Fouled on the attempt.
Foul number 2, Bradley.
Nas Haley with a good opportunity to score there. He'll get 2 at the line now.
That is Bradley's second foul, starting of the second half.
Haley's first attempt. Off the front of the rim. 0 for 1 on free throw tonight is Nas Haley, the freshman. Attempt number 2 after the shooting foul. Up and off the front once more, and Mesquite's going to take it the other way. This is Jord. Jord driving in with speed. Passes out, top of the key. Another pass. It's to Bradley. Bradley's shot won't go. Rebounded by Ward. Ward looking for options. Sends it back out to Jord. Jord drives in. Pass out is tipped, but fielded by Miller. Whistle blown. Like a clock reset? I'm not sure what the call there was.
Number 23, Pierce Harrington.
Yeah, I think that was a clock reset.
So Ward will take it out for Mesquite. And the Wildcats have it at the top of the key. Back to Ward. Ward, the top. Passes that one off to Bradley. Bradley inside to Miller. Miller working his man. Miller driving in. Puts up a layup and it's good. Saguaro moving it the other way. Pass there out to Harrington. Harrington back to Hines. Hines out to Elrod. Elrod goes down. Travel called. Ball will go the other way. Far side of the court, it'll be Bradley taking it out for the Wildcats, looking to pass it into Jord. Jord taking it from his side of the half. He's able to shake Harrington. Jord pass it off. 3-pointer. Bang! Kobe Bradley brings the Wildcats within 4. Now Saguaro trying to make up that ground. Keep that lead. Inside, Miller. Off the rim. Rebounded by Haley. Back to Miller. Pass out. Hines. Won't go. Rebounded there by Harrington. Harrington loses it. Bodies flying. Back out to Hines. Hines now driving in. In front to Haley. Haley. The rim. Layup won't go. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Taking it the other way now. Ward. Ward on the far side. Ward steps in. Moves back. Ward driving in. Won't go. Back out to the top of the key. Wide open 3 attempts. Miss. Rimmed around. Back out. Jord. Out to Bradley. Bradley, another wide open 3. Hits it this time. Now it's a 1-point game. Timeout called by the SaberCats.
Looks like Bradley's starting to warm up. That's 2 threes back to back. Keeping them within 1.
So the Wildcats making good work of the second half so far. Brought this game within 1 score. Saguaro trying to hold that lead. So Saguaro leads by 1, and it looks like it'll be their ball. They're going to take it the other way. What's kind of gone well for the Wildcats so far in this half? They've come out working hot.
I think they're starting to push the pace a little more than they did the first half. They're getting a lot more open shots compared to the first half, and they're taking advantage of that.
This is Miller. Miller passes it off to Harrington. Harrington looking for options. Back out to Hines. Hines drives in by the free throw line. Hines back out to the top of the key. Pass it to Miller. Good deflection there by Drade Miller of the Wildcats. You got Hines. Clock ticking down, looking for options. Shot clock at 7. Hines working his man. Drives in. Spin move. Layup won't go. Rims around. Hines with his own board. Players collide. And we'll have a whistle. Looks like the ball will go to the Wildcats.
It looks like Richard is on the floor hurt.
Yeah, that's Donovan Richard injured, diving after the ball there, and this does not look good.
It looks like it's his knee.
Well, we saw Richard caught between two Saguaro players there on the attempt to try and catch the loose ball. It looked like he landed on that knee, so hopefully it's nothing major. He is getting up on his own strength. He's walking under his own strength, so we always love to see that. So following the injury timeout, it will be Mesquite ball, and they're going to take it from their own half. Looks like it's going to be Marcus Ward taking it out for Jordan. Jordan takes it in. Jordan off to one of the captains, Kobe Bradley. Pass intercepted there by Joe Miller. Miller taking it the other way for the SaberCats. Miller looking to go coast to coast. Pass it off to Haley. Haley looking for options. Bodies one. Stolen there by Kobe Bradley. Bradley the other way now, moving to speed. He's going coast to coast. His layup won't go. Moving the other way is Bentley Elrod. Elrod, pass off, tipped, and it'll be SaberCats ball rather.
Aiden Whitaker checks into the game for the SaberCats.
So Elrod will take it out for the SaberCats. And a substitution here. It's going to be Oliver Rogers coming in for the Wildcats. Pass in. Noah Garvin, who just came in for the SaberCats. It's the ball. Push off there. Looks like it'll be a foul called on Braden Miller.
From number 32, Braden Miller, his first foul.
So in a one-point game, haven't seen a lot of scoring as of late since the timeout called by Saguaro. Out to Miller. Miller's shot won't go. Rebounded. Shot up. Goes in for Harrington. It's a three-point lead now for the SaberCats. Pass out. This is Kobe Bradley. Bradley sends it in. Whistle. Foul called. Except they're going to call that one on Joe Miller. Indeed, Joe Miller gets his foul there. Third foul of the game for Miller. He's going to go off for a sub.
Miller's got to be careful. Oh, he's getting subbed out.
So Quentin Sims will come in to replace Miller. Sims has had himself a game so far. Pass in front. Sims fending. Won't go. Braden Miller gets the shot to go. 37-36 now. Saguaro moving the other way. Jack Lohman. Lohman got two on him. Look for options. Ball tipped through the hands of Sims, and it's coming the other way. This is Kobe Bradley. Passes it off. Layup sent in. Wildcats have a lead. Off score by Jack Lohman.
Bradley has really been a difference maker this second half. He's making a lot of plays. Getting his teammates open, taking over.
Bonner passes that one off to Harrington. Harrington to Whitaker. Stolen there by Lohman. Lohman taking it coast to coast. Goes up. Shot blocked. Whistle blown as it looks like it went out of bounds. Touched there by Bonner as he got the block out of bounds. So Hines to take it out. Before that, we got a whistle. Hines passes it in. This is Miller. Miller unable to get it to go. It'll go the other way. So the SaberCats playing from behind now, looking to take it the other way and regain that lead. The Bonner will take it in. Looks like he's going to send it off to Mason Whitaker. the senior of this SaberCats team. Back to Bonner. Bonner will take it up. Bonner crosses half court. He's going to dump that one off to Harrington. Harrington back in to the center to Sims. Sims pass it back to Harrington. Harrington layup won't go. Ball tipped and rebounded there by Rogers. Rogers passes it up to Lohman. Back to Rogers. Rogers looking for options at the logo. Passes it off to Lohman. Lohman looking for Ward. He's got him. Ward into the center to Miller. Miller puts a body on Sims. Miller spins. Met by Whitaker. Foul's called, and Miller's holding his left eye. First foul's call on Mason Whitaker. Ward into Miller. Miller from beyond the arc. Back into Ward. Ward putting the body on Elrod. Ward goes up. Blocked there by Sims. Sims moving the other way. They got a numbers advantage. Layup in there for Harrington. And Saguaro regained the lead. Moving the other way now. Deloney. Pass it off. Back to Deloney. Miller. Lohman. Lohman from beyond the arc. Out to Ward. Ward drives in. Back to Lohman. Blocked there! What a swat by Quinton Sims.
Looks like it's the Wildcats ball. Ward taking it out.
So Ward will take it out. It'll be Harrington on the defense. Kick ball from Harrington. They'll reset the game clock, or shot clock rather. Pass out to Miller. Miller from the top of the key, looking for options. He's going to dribble. He's going to send that one off to Deloney. Deloney off to Ward. Ward bodies his man. Ward driving in. Puts up a hook and it goes. Saguaro the other way now. Moving quick. Three-pointer. Bang! Big three from Pierce Harrington. 2-point lead for the SaberCats. Pass in. Miller. Miller bodying Sims. Miller's won't go. Rebound swatted away by Sims. And a replay of that swat there by Sims, or the three-pointer rather, hit by Pierce Harrington in the corner. What a shot there.
That was an amazing shot.
Pass out. Moving in, Miller. Miller in the paint. Spins. Left hand goes. Tie game, 42 apiece. SaberCats moving with speed now. This is Bonner. Bonner passes it off to Sims. Sims moving in. Catches a body. Foul call.
On Richard. Foul call on Richard.
So Richard gets the foul called. Wildcats bench not really happy about that one. And we'll have a couple substitutions. Looks like it's Deloney and Lohman coming off, or Oliver rather. Sims, pass back in. What a play as Harrington gets the bucket to go. Moving their way now. Two men on Jord. Now it's just Harrington covering him. Jord passes it off to Bradley. Bradley back to Jord. Jord looking for options. Going to send it in to Richard. Back to Bradley. Bradley to Jord. Jord towards the halfway line. It's back into Richard. Back to Jord. Jord looking for options. Shot clock ticking down. Harrington pushes off the screen and an interception. Moving the other way now. Shot up, won't go. Had the opportunity there was Whitaker, but unable to capitalize. Desperation shot there by Ward at the buzzer. Won't go. 44-42 the score at the end of three.
Hello everybody, my name is Kavish Siddhartha and I'm a junior at the Cronkite School of Journalism at ASU. I'm majoring in sports journalism and excited to be interning at the Varsity Sports Show. I love covering most sports, including basketball, soccer, football, and tennis. I look forward to being a part of broadcasts for Arizona sports this upcoming year.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
Make every day game day and never miss a moment from your favorite team with the AZ Preps 365 Live High School Sports app. The official app for all Arizona high school sports teams gives fans instant access to up-to-the-minute scores, news, highlights, and much more. Customize the app to fit your needs, whether you're a student, coach, parent, or player. Download it now for free. Available in both the Google Play Store and Apple App Store.
Welcome back to Saguaro High School. Brady Hansen alongside Deron Orr. Close game here in Scottsdale. Pass out there to George. George sending it in to Richard. Back out, three-pointer. Won't go there for Bradley. Now they're taking it the other way is the SaberCats. This is Hines. Hines driving in. Hines puts up a shot, won't go. Sims with the rebound. Sims looking for options. He's going to send that off to Elrod. Elrod looking for options. He's going to send it off to Harrington. Harrington to Hines. Hines moving in. Stays and passes it off to Harrington. Harrington moves into the paint. Jukes one. Pass off to Elrod. Elrod takes a shot. Mid-range won't go. And it's Miller with the rebound. Taking it their way as the Wildcats. This is Jord. Jord looking for options. Jord can't find anyone. He's got Richard. Into Miller. Miller gets one to jump and puts up the layup. Tie game. Hines taking it their way to Harrington. Harrington falls down. Back to Hines. Wildcats ball. It's like that ball caught Hines' leg as it went through it. Duran, as this game is tied with 6:51 to go, what's kind of the key for Saguaro to kind of pull away and win this one?
I think just playing defense overall. They're getting a lot of wide open shots. It looks like the Wildcats are starting to push the pace a little more than they did the first half and kind of caught them off guard. As you've seen last half, they started to put a little more pressure on defense and kind of slowed them down towards the end. So defense is the main key for success.
And defense it is right there as Hines gets the steal. Try sending it up. Back to Hines. Hines three-pointer from deep. Won't go. Richard with the rebound. He's going to pass that one off to Bradley. Bradley taking it the other way. Good defense there by Whitaker. Bradley moving in. Bradley passes it off. This is Ward. Ward in the paint. To Miller. Miller wasn't able to receive. Going the other way. So Saguaro will have the opportunity to take the lead here on this possession. And it'll be Naz Haley taking it in for the SaberCats. Hines taking it up from his side. Crosses half court and looks for options. Hines off to Joe Miller. Miller already 3 fouls in this game, has to be careful. Miller in the paint. Searching. Pass goes out to Whitaker. Whitaker to Haley. Haley moving in. Haley's got one on him. Back out to Sims. Sims looking for options. Going to send it off to Hines. Hines from the free throw line puts one up off the front of the rim. Won't go. Rebounded by the SaberCats. Hines from deep. Another one won't go for him. So in this quarter, he's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, but they get the ball their way.
It's just the perfect time for them to get the bucket opportunity, get a wide open shot, and take the lead.
Pass out. Shot there for Miller. Air balls. And it's going to be the Wildcats the other way. Moving with speed is Jord. Jord already on the other side of the half. Jord looking for options. He's got Garcia. Garcia passes that one off to Ward. Ward. Three-pointer off the front of the rim. Moving the other way now. Richard goes up and gets it, but it's stolen by Haley. Haley moving in. Goes for the layup. Under and in for Haley. What a beautiful basket. Other way of speed. Richard unable to field it. It'll be SaberCats ball. Timeout called by the Wildcats. What a blistering possession there from the two teams.
I mean, defense wins games. That's what the SaberCats have to do. They have to play defense in order to succeed.
And a beautiful shot there from Nas Haley, too. He goes up and around to get the bucket and put the SaberCats up one score once again. 5 minutes left to play in this game. SaberCats only lead by 2. How do you kind of build this lead? You mentioned defense earlier. They've done a good job at that. What's the key to kind of get the offense going? We've seen a couple missed shots, so how do you get those to fall?
Passing the ball. Playing through Sims. Sims has been playing good all game. Give it to your bucket getter. Just make sure you pass the ball, get wide open shots.
So the horn blares, and two teams will come away from their benches. 46-44, the score here in Scottsdale. It'll be Saguaro ball. They'll take it from their defensive half. It's going to be Haley taking it in. Looks like he's going to pass it off to Hines. Take it up. Ball goes to Hines, and the clock starts running. 5 minutes to play here at Saguaro High. Haley back to Hines. Hines passes that one off to Aiden Whitaker. Sends that one off to Haley. Haley for options. Back to Hines. Hines. Whitaker shot. In and out. Won't go. Other way now is Deloney. Deloney weaving through. It's Kobe Bradley. Back to Deloney. Back to Ward. Ward puts one up. Floater will go in. Tied at 46 apiece. Justice Hines. Pass it off. Nas Haley. Haley back to Hines. Hines to Haley. Haley moving in. Haley looking for options. He's going to send that one off to Joe Miller. Miller moves in. Whistle. Jump ball called. So the possession arrow on Saguaro's side. And it's going to be switched over to the visiting Wildcats following this inbound. Couple substitutions for the Wildcats. Braden Miller's back on. Pass up top to Sims. Sims moves in. Pass intercepted by Richard. Richard sends it off to Miller as he falls out of bounds. Now it's Deloney. Deloney driving in. Tipped there by Whitaker. Pass out to Ward. Ward from beyond the arc, looking for options. Ward taking it back. Passes that one off to Richard. Richard to Oliver. Oliver Rogers, rather. Rogers sends that one up. Miller. Miller back to Ward. Ward driving in. Deloney. Deloney sends it in. Floater. In and out, won't go. Miller boards. To Hines. Hines moving in with speed. Sims with the body on him, puts it in. Over the head of Sims. Shot there, won't go. Whitaker gets it. Moving the other way are the SaberCats. Shot won't go there by Hines, but a foul called on the play. So Hines will go to the line and shoot two.
That was the number 24, his third foul.
Justice Hines, one of the bigger playmakers tonight for this Saguaro team. First shot from the line won't go. Couple subs for the two teams. And following the subs, Hines will shoot his second.
Sims back in. A little quick breather.
Second free throw is good, and it's a 3-point lead for the Sabercats. Moving up is Jord. Jord crosses halfway. Off to Miller. Miller sends that one off. Pass into Richard. Richard, step back, won't go. Miller gets the board. Left hand up, won't go. Right hand up, that one's in. A 1-point game for the SaberCats. And it's Hines. Hines at the top of the key, looking for options. Hines drives it in himself. Puts the layup up. In it goes. 51-48, back to a 3-point lead. Moving up now it's Jord. Jord looking for options. Can't seem to get any separation for anyone. Screen there from Richard. Jord sends it off to Bradley. Bradley into Miller. Miller defended by Sims. Miller bodying Sims. Sims goes down.
Blocking call on Sims.
Sims will take the blocking call. So he definitely got a bit of a flop there by Sims, trying to get that charging call, but fortunately it doesn't go his way. So Sims will come off and Joe Miller will come in. Passing to Miller. There's bucket goes. 1-point game once again. Braden Miller's been doing a great job in the paint for the Wildcats so far, but still down Saguaro by 1. Pass out to Joe Miller. Joe Miller loses it for a second in the paint now. Goes up. Fouled on the shot. He'll have 2 at the line.
Foul on Braden Miller. That will be his second personal foul with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
So that was not a foul on the shot. It was a foul on the floor. And that ball will go up and behind the backboard. It'll be Wildcats ball going the other way. 1:55 to play. Kobe Bradley, one of the captains of this Wildcats team, is going to send it off to Crew Jord. Jord off to Bradley. Bradley, three-pointer, goes in! 2-point lead for the Wildcats now. Moving the other way. Shot there from Hines. Hines won't go, off the back of the rim. Jord looking to slow it down. SaberCats looking to push, get the ball back. Tight game here in the final minute and a half left. Miller looking for options. Miller on Miller. Whistle blown, timeout called by the Wildcats. So only, it's like 1 timeout left for the SaberCats and 2 left for the Wildcats. 1:18 left to play. 2-point lead for the Wildcats, and this one seems to be slipping away from Saguaro.
What do you think Saguaro needs to do in order to come out with a victory?
I'd say Saguaro needs to be a little better on the offensive side. They've held down the defense greatly so far. Offense, they just need a couple of those shots to fall. They're getting good looks. They're just not falling. Work the paint a little more. They're taking a lot from beyond the paint. So I say if they can get the ball in the paint, they have a good opportunity to tie this game and keep their good defense will keep them in it.
I definitely agree. Need to tighten up on a little of their defense. But they are getting wide open shots. They're just not hitting.
If there was one thing they need to do on defense, in my opinion, that's stopping Braden Miller. He's been a workhorse for the Wildcats all night. But on the other side, you got Quinton Sims, who's been a workhorse for the SaberCats. The 2 teams will come off their benches. Taking it in will be Kobe Bradley for the Wildcats. He's going to send it off to Crew Jord. Jord retreats, looks for options. He's got Richard, won't take it. He's going to send it off to Marcus Ward, the other captain of this Wildcats team. Ward takes it back. He's going to take his time, work that shot clock down. So they have the lead. Ward puts one up. Won't go. Rebounded by Richard. Richard out to Bradley. They're going to regroup. More time off the clock. And an injured Miller is going to stop the clock here for the Wildcats. Braden Miller down and injured on the ground. One of the guys we brought up has been great for this Wildcats team tonight. He's going to get up. Looks like he's going to play on.
Look like he's walking it off, but got a little limp to him. Hopefully he can continue.
So Miller's walking around trying to regain his strength, but he has to come out because he did go down for injury. He's trying to plead his case, but the rules are the rules.
You're still alive. Remember, keep track of when you're live.
So coming in for Miller will be Eduardo Garcia.
It shows the heart Miller has.
Eduardo Garcia.
He just got hurt and he's already want to come back in. Shows the heart, shows the passion he has.
So next stoppage, it looks like Miller's going to come in. He clearly did not want to leave the court after that injury. It's Kobe Bradley now. Bradley not on the same page as Richard. As Richard gets it at the line, whistle blown. Mesquite calls a timeout. So another timeout called. 44 seconds left in this game. Very tight one here, Duran.
It is a very tight one. With 44 seconds left, the SaberCats definitely got to shoot more wide open shots, pass the ball more.
They're going to get a big defensive stop here. They got to get a board, though. They've been out-rebounded pretty much all day. And they're going to look. So the SaberCats are back out on the court. Just awaiting the Wildcats. So I feel it's safe for me to say that Braden Miller will be coming back out on the court following this timeout because clearly he did not want to leave. It looks like that is indeed the case. Taking it in will be Kobe Bradley on the inbound. He's going to get it off to Braden Miller. Back to Bradley. Bradley at the top of the key. Top of the half, I should say. Bradley looking for options. He's going to bounce pass it into Richard. Back to Bradley. Bradley takes a three-pointer. It is good! The Wildcats fans are going crazy in here. Saguaro trying to take it their way. Gotta move quick. Foul on the shot there is Nas Haley. 5-point lead. And the SaberCats got to do whatever they can to make up those 5 points in these final 21 seconds. Haley trying to get a couple back here at the line. First shot. This again misses from the charity stripe. Haley looking to cut the deficit to 4 with his second shot here at the free throw line. Haley's shot. It's good. Timeout will be called by Saguaro. So 4-point game, 21.7 seconds left. This one just got interesting.
It has. Ward has been hitting shots like that all night. They got to play better defense. Too wide open.
What's kind of the different approach you take now? You had a one-possession game with 44 seconds. Now you got a two-possession game with 21. What do you do if you're Saguaro here?
Try to get them to get stop the ball, pressure them, trap them. Don't allow them to get past half court. If they do, foul them. It's only 21 seconds left. Hope and pray that they miss the free throws and come down court, pitch the pace, and score.
Like you said, only 21 seconds, so there will be no shot clock. Fouls will be in play here, so you got to watch who's fouling if you're Saguaro. Don't want anyone to foul out here in this late stage of the game. So we got a thriller here in Scottsdale. Got final 21 seconds of this very intense game. It's been back and forth all night. Saguaro was up at half, and now they find themselves down 4. The final couple seconds left to play. Wildcats taking their time off their bench. And the Wildcats will inbound it from their own defensive half. It'll be Ward trying to get it in to Crew Jordan. So a lot of full court defense here for the SaberCats. Down to their last lifeline. Pass in. Bradley is fouled. So it'll be a 1-and-1. Or the foul has actually been called on Nas Haley. No bonus yet.
Ward taking it out.
Ward passing it in. This is George. George swarms, fouled again. So it looks like Saguaro's going to play the foul game, try and keep that clock stopped as much as possible, and Mesquite trying to drill as much time off that clock as possible as well. This inbound will go from the far side of the court. Ward once again will inbound it. Play coming out to George. George is going to move with it. Foul there. Hines thought he got all ball, but refs seem to disagree. So that's the fourth team foul for the SaberCats. Ward once again taking it out. Play goes to Jord. Jord fouled. 14.6 on the clock. And with 5 fouls, we'll finally be at the charity stripe. So the SaberCats relying on a couple of misses here from Crew Jord to save their game. 4 Wildcats at the half-court line. 4 SaberCats by the paint. Jord puts the first one in. 5-point game now, 14.6 to go. Jord's second from the line. Up and in. So a 3-point, 2-possession game still, 6-point difference. Hines in, fouled on the shot attempt, 9.7 left. That much time. Free throws aren't what you want here.
Exactly. You want to at least try to get the most points you can, which is a three-pointer. Free throws is not going to save you with 9.7 seconds left.
So Justice Hines will take his shots from the free throw line. His first free pass. No good. A lot of ground to make up for the SaberCats in these final 9 seconds. Hines, his second free throw. That one's good. Timeout called Saguaro. 9.7 left. 5-point game in favor of the Mesquite Wildcats. So if you're in the huddle, if you're in for Saguaro right now, what are you telling your players if you're the head coach?
I'll be telling them to be patient and foul. Foul right away. Foul right away. You don't want to waste a lot of time. It's only 9.7 seconds left. Just foul right away and hope and pray that they miss the free throws.
With 9.7 seconds left, like you said, that's about all you can do there. They're already at the bonus, so the Wildcats will go straight to the line once they are fouled. And if you're the SaberCats, I say you got to shut down Jord. Jord went 2 for 2 at the line there, so if they can find a way to force them to inbound it to somebody else, I'd say that gives them a better shot. So the horn sounds. We're awaiting the Wildcats to get up off their bench, and they're ready to go. So it'll be Marcus Ward, one of the captains for this Mesquite team, taking it out. In for a player, and he's got Bradley. Bradley gets hard fouled. And it's going to be SaberCats' ball as it was bounced off Bradley, so no foul there called, actually, and it's just going to be an inbound for the SaberCats. Javen Banks, Black's coming in, rather. He's going to inbound the ball for the SaberCats. It's going to go out to Whitaker. Whitaker with the 3. Bounces once, bounces twice, won't go in. Rebound, won't go. Rebound by the Wildcats. Clock ticking away. Buzzer sounds, that'll do it. Mesquite Wildcats steal this one away from the Saguaro SaberCats. Where did Saguaro lose that one? Duran?
Just leaving them wide open. I feel like when they first came out here the second half, they played tight. When they came out here the second half, they played tighter defense. It seems like they got a little too comfortable and left a lot of players wide open, such as Ward hitting the corner three over here, giving them the lead.
So for our entire production crew, Duran Orr, I'm Brady Hanson, saying thank you for tuning in to this broadcast on the Varsity Sports Show.